Repetition can be a really powerful tool in the writer's arsenal. If you haven't already, check out the lectures on anaphora and epiphora in the rhetoric section of Writing with Confidence. In those lectures, I show you how you can use repetition for persuasive and powerful stylistic effect. But if it's not done thoughtfully and deliberately, repetition can actually be a sign of a writer who's struggling to get their message across. So let's take a look at an example of a sentence that uses unnecessary, careless repetition. So here we have another very long sentence. This one is 40 words long, which is much longer than my usual recommended maximum word length of 24 words for a piece of business writing in a sentence. And this is a sentence that appears to be from some sort of venture capital firm that is talking about investing in IT companies. So, as with any long sentence, what my first action is to break it down into its various constituent points. And that will allow me to find a way into the sentence so that I can break it down, pull it back together again, and see where we end up. So let's take a look at this sentence. Let's break it down into its constituent parts. So I would say we are constantly reviewing the IT sector and potential investment opportunities with it. I think that should be within it. Within it. When you see the word and, that's often the sign that you are introducing another point. So that's often a good place to put a paragraph return in there when we're doing this separating out exercise. We're constantly reviewing the IT and potential investment opportunities within it, and we're very familiar with the industry in which the company operates. I think that's another point. The next point is where that familiarity stems from. Through our investments and our review of other similar businesses in recent years. So, 3 parts of that sentence. So, what that exercise has taught me, or has revealed to me, is that this sentence is actually quite repetitive. We're constantly reviewing the IT sector and potential investment opportunities with it, and are very familiar with the industry in which the company, presumably an IT company, operates. Well, surely that familiarity comes from constantly reviewing the sector. We're also familiar through our investments and our review of others. So we've got reviewing IT companies appears twice, both at the beginning of the sentence with we're constantly reviewing, and our review of other similar businesses in recent years. Presumably those similar businesses are other IT companies, so again, it's about reviewing the IT sector. So this is an incredibly repetitive sentence, and I think we can make it much shorter and say the same thing without repeating ourselves. So what I would say, frankly, I would say what this writer is trying to say is we are always looking for opportunities to invest in more IT companies. That's 12 words. Much shorter. Has it lost anything, I wonder? I don't think it has. I think what this sentence tells you, it tells you that we already have experience in investing in the IT sector, and that we're always looking for opportunities to continue investing in the sector. And I think that's simply what that writer was trying to get across. So I think what this example of an overlong sentence tells you is that one way to shorten your sentences is to attune your ear to when you are repeating yourself. Say it once, say it in a succinct way, and it's going to have more impact than waffling on and padding out. You'll notice that the original sentence had a lot of ands in it, and potential investment opportunities, and are very familiar, and are review. If you've got more than one or possibly two ands in a sentence, that is a sign that you might be cramming in too many ideas, or, in this case, repeating yourself. So, breaking a sentence down can allow you to see that repetition more clearly. In the next lecture, we're going to be looking at what happens when a writer forgets who they're writing for.